is not put it in the toilet. We are live. And you're probably watching this later. So welcome.
Dip.
We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So if you are watching this later, skip ahead 10 or 15 minutes. While you don't, so that you don't have to be real bored with us making social media posts and letting people roll into the chat.
We're not hating.
No, we would never hate.
No.
Alex says, hello, I was watching it now. So someone was.
Well,
There's
hey.
always those handful that are like ready for it.
Yep.
My body is ready.
Oh, guys, do you see those fancy things next to Josh and Tom's names? Yeah, wrenches.
Did you do a cool thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I made them moderators because they're here like every week.
That's awesome.
I've given them power. And they'll go
Well,
mad
hopefully
with
they
it.
will use it, if not for good, then for awesome.
I would be okay with that.
For good or for awesome.
Guys, this time I'm going to make a tweet, but I'm going to put the link in the tweet. How crazy is that?
This is revolutionary, Blythe.
It is revolutionary.
You know, I just realized I'm sitting here with a fucking pile of Hayden Christensen's lips and eyeballs on the from the masks from our show.
That's real creepy.
There's literally
Can somebody make a note of that quote right there? I just realized I'm sitting here
next to a pile of discarded Hayden Christensen lips and eyeballs.
Oh, God. I feel like there's some sort of restraining order coming down the pipeline for you, Rissy.
Kisses! Hayden Christensen kisses! Lips and eyes, you got.
You cut those out in like the Jamie Lannister lips and eyeballs that I cut. Or I guess I just cut out the eyeballs. I didn't cut out the lips.
We should make like a collective pile and just keep them to do witch magic with.
To sap on top of? No. Not that.
Yeah, that's...
Eye of Lannister and lips of Christensen.
Oh, God, no.
I can't even imagine what fucking thing that would conjure.
Oh,
I mean, it'd be blonde.
it would be truly terrible.
Oh, God, yeah, the hybrid of Jaime Lannister and Anakin Skywalker. Well, prequels Anakin. I mean, we don't know much about non-prequels CGI Force Ghost Anakin Skywalker since he was edited out and replaced with CGI Hayden Christensen. Never not funny.
But always terrifying.
Oh, yes, it's true. And you know, the saddest thing is the guy in the Darth Vader suit, David Prowse, like, that isn't even him in the Force Ghost shot. Darth Vader takes off his mask when he's having his big, post-redemption moment, and that's not him as the Force Ghost. Like, that motherfucker got screwed hardcore because he was originally told that it was his voice that would be Darth Vader's voice.
Yeah, that would have been weird, though.
Yeah,
Like
it can't not be James Earl Jones. That's a weird timeline. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. No.
All the same, I can understand why old Dave might be a little bitter about that.
Oh, yes.
Like, no, I'm sorry. You don't even get to be your own ghost. Sorry, shithead. Like, fuck you. Fuck you, David Prowse. I'm George Lucas. I do what I want.
It's not what anybody else wants, but it's what I want.
God, yeah. I mean, even really, we were getting there by Jedi. Like, I know the original trilogy is sacrosanct, but Jedi is by far the worst of them. Don't at me.
Whatever.
Don't tell me what to
Y'all
do.
bitches be crazy.
Well, that is what bitches do, is it not? Is be crazy?
Well, sure, but they also get owls.
Get owls.
God, can we please make a sticker that says "Bitches get owls" and literally
Oh, God,
no one will
why haven't we done
understand
that
why?
Yes, please.
I like. Maybe we can have it enter the lexicon somehow with
Rissy,
no justification.
If you wrote it into a script, it could very feasibly become just a catchphrase that everyone else.
I'm just trying to think. I guess we haven't done a Harry Potter parody.
It's on my list of suggested parodies, which of course came from the Potterhead in the house, Sean. And I was like, yeah, you're right. We should at least keep it on the list.
That's great.
It's first on the list.
We should, well, there's not much on the list because we haven't talked about new ideas for shows yet because we've been focused on other things.
Yes.
So it's okay. Has everyone retweeted?
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you are. God, thank God for TweetDeck. It makes my life so much easier.
All right. There we go.
Here we go. Again. On
your own?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. White Snake, so awesome and terrible, like many things from the 80s.
Oh my goodness, my phone is blowing up from all the retweets. Which is great, but I'm just like, okay.
It's like you get buzzing. Yes. Because there is the
quit hashtag humble bragging about your phone blowing up.
Oh please. I just don't want it to be heard on the freaking microphone. That's all. Oh, speaking of just a reminder, both of you, make sure you turn down your headphones so they don't bleed through to the microphones. And then once that's done, if everyone can please navigate to your show notes, that's us, not you watching. You guys don't have show notes.
I mean, or if you do.
John Latch says, Rissy, the camera is having a hard time focusing. Can you push back an extra foot or two?
It's not the camera. It's actually her
my shitty internet.
But she does tend to sit really close, so.
He just wants to see her tits.
And well, she's too I mean, I'm wearing it's not my tits, it's my Clegane Bowl shirt.
Oh, shit, it is. Well, you have to scoot back so they can see the whole thing.
Yeah, move back and then talk.
Beautiful, beautiful shirt that
somebody awesome people made. Can you see it all now?
No, stand up.
Damn it.
But that far back.
This is a fucking circus.
Ah, shit. Okay, there
you go. Okay, a little bit lower. Now talk.
I'm talking. Also, my butt is moving. La 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 la.
It's so beautiful.
Get hype,
no
you guys.
Man is the cursor does the hype slayer. It is so beautiful. Thank you, guys. It's the bestest pleasant ever.
I am pretty proud of that.
We should make a design that just says every fucking chicken. Nothing
else.
Every
fucking chicken.
Just says every fucking chicken.
Every fucking chicken.
I could make that happen.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. With that same goddamn chicken, even.
That's true. Okay.
Tom, yes, Tom, you're trying to divine my quantum superposition, and I mean there will always be a measure of uncertainty in that.
I don't know what's happening because I'm not reading the chat, but that's okay. Really quick before we do start, I'm going to talk to literally 2 people, so everyone else, I'm sorry. But Tom and Josh, if you would like to, I'm posting in our super secret group. In case you guys are not aware, Tom and Josh are not only our moderators, they're also helping out behind the scenes, and I could not be more grateful.
God damn it.
Guys, I just made a post for episode 57. And if you guys just want to put down like a time, like if something crazy happened right now, if you just said like 8:11, Rissy talked about poop or something, so you don't have to get the whole quote, because I know we talk so fast. So so trying to get that information as it's happening is hard. So if you just want to put down like at 8:11 p.m. this happened, I can kind of piece it together based on what time we started the live stream. And that'll probably be easier, faster, and then you don't have to watch it again later. Unless you want to. I don't know why you would. It's weird. So
that's prime fapping territory, Blythe.
I mean, listen, whatever makes you guys happy, and that goes for everyone else too, not just Tom and Josh. I don't give a shit. We put it out there. Y'all do whatever you want with it. Just don't send me pictures of it. That's weird.
Has that ever happened? You've got like a gif of somebody wanking to you?
I don't think so. I just like to make shit up.
I feel like I should not say that I'd be into that because then someone might do it, but
yeah, I mean, listen, whatever makes you happy, Amanda. If you want your email full of dicks, then by all means tell them you want dicks.
Their email full of dicks.
Email full of dicks.
Oh, somebody write that timestamp down. All right, guys. Does everybody have their show notes up?
Yes.
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 Okay. Okay, then let's start this shit. Everyone, quiet on the set. Rissy, are you ready? Because you have lines in the beginning now.
I know. I'm looking at them.
I want to make sure. Last time you were not prepared for your lines at the end. So, okay.
That's true. I was not.
All right, here we go. Hello, and welcome to episode 57 of the Dork Pridecast. My name is Blythe.
I'm Rissy.
And I'm Amanda. We make up a comedy group called the Damsels of Dorkington, and this is our podcast, which is also funny, depending on how much you like poop jokes and dick jokes, and it helps if you're drunk.
It really does.
Welcome.
Drunk right now, but I am apparently having auditory hallucinations, so that's good.
Yes, you were. She was hearing some sort of 80s metal earlier.
It was like I was hearing the opening guitar parts of Metallica's One, and I'm like, is it just me, or is there like 80s Metallica happening in here? And Amanda was like, nope, you're insane. I'm like, well, that's true.
Yep.
Well, we finally have concluded Rissy has officially gone insane.
Gone completely mad.
That's one of my favorite parts of Hamilthrones.
Aww. Well, I mean, God, Emilia Clarke, like, she doesn't have much acting ability, and what she does resides almost completely in her eyebrows. So, like...
But she's really pretty.
She is so pretty. Like, she and Kit Harington, like, they make a gorgeous, not acting couple.
Pair of dummy.
Like, it's very nice to look at them. They are both totes adorbs. Like,
yeah.
She's spectacularly beautiful. I like her as both a creepy white supernatural blonde and her natural kind of dark brownish red color.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually into both of them. As if they're two different people.
They're wicked hot.
I would like a threesome with both of them.
Yeah, right?
Okay
with
with
her,
I was gonna say,
I'd
I'd hit that. I'd hit both of those.
Yep.
Yeah. I would be... We could video all of it. We could each have our experience with both, and then, guys, that's a new sketch video, and by sketch video, I mean porn.
Yes.
Well, she doesn't do nude scenes anymore.
Not for Game of Thrones, but she will for us.
All right.
Also, you realize we're talking about her splitting into literally two different people.
Yep.
None of this is happening.
I mean, it's a big world out there. Say Emilia Clarke's quantum double can't just show up and want to have sex with us.
I mean, I'm sure that there is a universe somewhere where that's happening.
Where
right now.
Maybe it's, what was that Jet Li movie? The One, where like maybe Emilia Clarke, like one of her quantum universe doubles is going through all the different universes and killing them off to take their power. So in one universe, there's two of her, and instead of killing her double, she's like, let's have sex with the Damsels of Dorkington. And we're like, we're lizard people because it's a different reality.
In the chat, Josh said, and that's when Rissy realized there was no Damsels group. She Tyler Durden, Blythe, and Amanda.
Oh man, if I created both of you guys Tyler Durden style, like, go brain.
Yeah, no shit. Also, you need some help. You should.
But if that were true, then she would have created Amanda like 3 years earlier than she ultimately did.
She realized that something about her hallucinations was lacking, and so she made up for it by throwing me in.
I needed a more traumatic experience to create another alter. And that's what I got.
Fair enough.
There came Amanda. Also, this poses some interesting questions as to what's actually been going on in our shows. What would that shit look like on camera?
Right?
I would like to see that.
Right. People seem to be interested in it, so it's working, whatever it is you're doing. Your one-woman show that,
I mean, that exists. One-woman shows are definitely a thing. Crazier things. We should definitely put that on the list of sketch videos, is that...
Oh, what? Tyler Durden Rissy?
Yeah, that we've been you all along. All along.
All along.
Honestly, I would just really
I
would just like to see a clip of Rissy literally like doing one of our shows as just by herself.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a short clip, I would love to watch that happen. You think our shows are crazy now.
Right. Just wait. Just you wait.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Should we get some Damsel news out of the way?
Let's do that.
Cool. Amanda, what's first on the list? Because I lost my...
TeePublic.
Yes, TeePublic, you guys. If you have not been to the TeePublic store, we have 2 brand new designs. It's really only one design in black and white, so... But whatever. Dork Pride Worldwide. We created an actual logo. Actually, I can show you. It looks like this. This is not the greatest because it's in plastic. Also, if you're listening to the audio file later, sorry.
Blythe does not raw dog it with our merchandise. It's
no, I wrap it thoroughly. There's a couple holes in here, but, you know, I also like to live dangerously as well as safely. Our merchandise is full of AIDS.
You like it to be the worst of both worlds. So no protection, but also no sensation. So
well, I like to be mostly safe, but I also really like Russian roulette.
Fair enough.
So there's that. You can see it a little bit better. This is actually the design. It says Dork Pride Worldwide. So you can get it on a t-shirt. It's on sale for the next like day and a half, maybe 2 days. So you can get t-shirts and hoodies and stickers and like notebooks if you want. Like TeePublic has a lot of options. Just keep scrolling. It's not just regular t-shirts. Keep scrolling down. You have other options. A lot of people don't know that. So yeah, and if you want to navigate there, go to dorkpride.com, or is it Dorkington? Yeah, go to damselsofdorkington.com or dorkington.com and click on merchandise. It'll take you to the TeePublic store. You can see all of our wares.
Our fine wares, weary travelers.
Yes. Purchase them and shit.
Over here.
What else?
Diablo for life.
No.
Patreon. Yes, which you've already shown one of the new upcoming items.
I did. These Dork Pride Worldwide stickers. I don't know if you can see. They're actually, yeah, you can see the outline. You'll actually be able to peel it off, and this is, so it's not a square sticker.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, isn't that neat? So we have those. We have those coming up. I don't know when though. I don't have a plan for those. But that's okay. What I do have a plan for is these. And if you're watching,
those are amazing.
Yeah, these are really great. This is our Deuces Jetpack design. These are magnets, so they can go.
How do they work?
I don't know, you guys. We should ask some scientists. But where would we find them?
We don't have any of those.
Nope.
Yes, if you are
Juggalos, so.
Oh, believe me, you guys are juggalos. I'm a juggler.
But only of geese, I hear.
No, pretty much anything, actually.
Oh God, that's good because geese are vile creatures. Never forget that they're basically dinosaurs.
It's true. They shit on everything and they will bite you. They're awful.
They're really vicious. Like, you cannot trust them. They are sauropsids. We are synapsids.
And that's your first Rissy rant of the night. So if you're watching, or if you're not watching and you're just listening to this later, the magnet is like 4 inches tall. It's like surprisingly large. And it does say deuces.
4 inches is surprisingly large.
Shut up. It says deuces. It says jetpack. And then it also has a hand giving a peace sign as you would when you say deuces. And on those fingers is attached a tiny little adorable jetpack.
It is adorbs.
Deuces, jetpack.
I farted when I made that sound.
We know. So those are for September, which will charge at the end of September. So if you're not a patron now, you can get one of these. And I only ordered 50 of them. And we already have we have 40 patrons and not all of them are going to get these, but like the majority of them will. So if you definitely want one of these, become a patron at the $10 or above level by the end of this month. And I will send one to you.
Buy jetpack. We will get jetpacks, and if enough of you become patrons, we can afford jetpacks, and we'll fly to your house and give you the magnets.
And luckily
by now, everyone knows that Rissy talks out of her ass,
yes.
And nothing that she says is.
Hey, if we get enough donations, we could get some jetpacks. I'm just saying, the sky's literally the limit.
Rissy, jetpacks are not like a thing you can just go buy.
Yeah.
Custom work.
No.
Jetpacks are a thing.
Not like working ones that you can travel with.
Also, I would not trust Rissy in a jetpack.
Oh, I barely trust Rissy.
He's great.
We'll just mail them to you. We're not going to jetpack them to you.
Yeah, I'm with Amanda.
Also, jetpack reward level of Patreon.
Guys, I'm really excited about this. We officially, for the first time, despite having a Patreon for almost 2 years, we finally have a real live Patreon video.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I made it, I edited it, and I posted it. And it's got like colors and text and pictures pop up sometimes.
I loved that.
It made me really happy. I was able to figure out all of the things I had ideas to do, which I am like a passable editor at best. I don't know a lot of ins and outs of video editing. So it was just like, I'm like over here Googling, how do I turn the hue to red?
How do I make the thing show up in the screen with the other thing?
Exactly.
How is Babby formed?
How is Babby formed on video?
How girl get pregnant?
But luckily, there were lots of people out there on Google that were willing to tell me that with their doctor degrees, they knew how to do it, and they could tell me how to do it.
It's nice of them to offer you that advice.
Yeah.
Did they tell you about the testes in the side of their abs?
Mm-mm.
And how they're a cursed man?
Yep. Maybe we should make that into a t-shirt. I have testes in the side of my abs where a uterus should be.
I'm a cursed man. That might be a little long.
No, I would love that t-shirt, but
I don't know. TeePublic offers a really like large printing area. I never use all of it, so we could probably
we do have the no Rissy shirt.
Oh God,
it's true. I love the idea of like, you know, people walking around with the shirt at Gen Con and somebody being like, reading the shirt, I have testes in the side of my abs where a uterus should be.
What is that from? And it's like, it's a long story.
Long and horrifying story.
I wore my "No, Rissy, you cannot play a blah, blah, blah" shirt to work the other day, and several people were like, wait, what does it say? And I was like, you can read it, but it won't mean anything to you. And
I mean, are your coworkers?
Well, both
are they
times,
at least the sort of people who know about Sarlacc pits?
Rissy, do you know where I work?
Right, I'm pretty sure they do.
That's right, yes.
Yes, but every time somebody would read it, they'd go, lightsabers for teeth. And they would kind of like force a laugh and then move on. And I was just like, I tried to warn you. Yeah, out of context. It's just confusing, which I kind of enjoy that factor. I imagine so do our fans.
I just like the idea of Amanda wearing her Mara shirt around.
We have to get her a poop shooter.
Yep.
That would be pretty great.
Yeah. Yep. Amanda, you're going to be poop.
I am going to be poop. That is something that did the past week was a quick rough pass on our Star Wars
Stars
script.
War.
Stars War.
We don't want copyright issues.
Yes. Stars War script.
I'm pretty excited about it. Yes, we changed up some characters. Well, I say we. Amanda changed up some characters so that we could handle it with just the three of us. Got rid of a couple characters, but probably nothing anyone will care too much about.
Got rid of a character.
We still don't know what's going to happen in episode 8.
Well, that's true.
So who knows? Sure. Who will die?
Who lives? Who dies?
Who tells their story?
Darlings.
They are my darlings, my precious babies, and I feed them by vomiting into their mouths.
Gross.
Like a mother should.
Vomit into someone's mouth is a pretty good description of the Stars War franchise. So.
I don't agree with that, but I respect your right to say it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Rissy's working on a new song.
Parodies.
Yep. A new song for Hamel Thrones. We'll also
done. This is one of those ones that writes itself.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
Oh no, I am too.
It's one of those ones where just like the rhymes, like I'm like, oh, what would rhyme with that? I'm like, ding, ding, ding. I even have to lock myself in a room for 3 weeks with just me and my rhyming dictionary.
Those are the best. Those are my favorite ones when they just are like, this just makes sense. It feels right.
They can't all be Don't Stop Breathing, which literally took one night.
But Buffy is another one.
I was going to say, Buffy
That's
was
true.
one that,
Buffy happened very quickly, but I mean, Amanda also came up with the initial gimmick, as it were.
Sure, but it happened so quickly, and it just feels so right. Like, I love that one. I cannot wait to get that one recorded.
I know. Yeah, because I feel like that was one where it was like, hey, Rissy, what do you think about this idea? And I feel like it was 10 minutes later, like, how about this? Here's the lyrics. And it's like, holy shit.
Well, that means I'm doing a good job as the primary writer of the group.
Yeah, keep that up, will you?
Hip-hop parodies almost always take longer than that. Usually just...
Well, there's more words.
Yeah, so many words. And the thing is, I like to do a good job. I don't fuck around. I respect the art form, which means I'm going to preserve all of the complicated internal rhymes, which are kind of the signature of hip hop.
Right. Right. It's not just the last word in the sentence that rhymes with the last word in the next.
Right. It's like multiple words inside the sentence. And also if the rhyme at the end of the sentence is probably multisyllabic.
Right. Well, right, and just the assonance throughout.
From Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind. MDMA got you feeling like a champion. The city never sleeps, but it slip you an Ambien. I'm like, oh, such a rhyme. Ambien and champion. God, it's good. Gives me the tingles.
So there you go. That's a little peek behind Rissy's methodology curtain there. So
I actually took a graduate level class in hip hop.
Oh, well, aren't you so fucking fancy?
Yes, I am. Now let us mingle with the poor.
I think, I mean, that's mostly it for Damsel stuff right now. We're working on, we're still working on finding a venue where we can record our parody album. So it's definitely in the works. We're going to start reaching out to artists soon. We have a list of what's probably going to go on it. And like, we've got it. It's basically like Rissy has enough stuff that as long as we can get friends to help us make the music and we can get a studio to let us come in and like sing the F word over and over, then once those details are kind of at least halfway hammered out, we'll work on a Kickstarter and get the shit going because we're ready. So, but not a whole lot to talk about in that way, but it was requested that we just touch on that very briefly. So also, if you're not in the Dork Pride Worldwide group, definitely join because I'm going to start asking on Wednesday mornings, hey, what do you guys want us to talk about? And for instance, John Latch this week said, I want an update on the album. And I was like, it's been a week, right? And he's like, well, I wasn't expecting a lot, but all right. Okay. So there you go, John. You have your update. So
yeah, we actually have a surplus of songs, as it turns out. We were having our meeting, and I was like, oh wait, there's this other song that I wrote. Oh wait, and another one, and yeah. So we actually have to kind of pick and choose between the ones we have, which is great.
That's a great problem to have.
Yeah, we definitely have a full album's worth, and probably some extras that we will, as like stretch goals for the Kickstarter.
Yes.
We'll probably do some of the extra songs that maybe won't be on the album, but will be exclusive.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, not a whole lot going on other than that. What did you guys do this week?
I'm actually working on getting some stuff together for a giveaway because we talked about doing the raffle for the box.
Yes, this box right here.
Well, it's actually this box right here specifically.
Ooh, I thought we were giving this one. I don't care which one we give away. You do whatever you want to do.
I'm hiding
but
mine.
I'm getting.
Zach thinks that he's going to destroy my phylactery. You have another think coming, Zach.
But I'm working on getting stuff to put in it because right now it's empty.
Aww.
Let's put stuff in our boxes.
It doesn't look empty because there's a card in there. But
stuff in our boxes. Let's put stuff in our boxes, but not from Bad Dragon.
And then give it away. That's where I thought you were going.
Oh. I just wanted to make it clear we're not putting any Bad Dragon sex toys in our boxes.
I don't understand. What?
Have I not introduced you to Bad Dragon?
Okay, I don't want to know anymore.
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah, don't.
I can't believe I haven't made you guys sit down with me and
sex toy.
It's like Bad Horse, but not.
Actually, yes, it is like Bad Horse because basically they have Bad Dragon is a purveyor of fine sex toys that are meant to simulate anthropomorphic animals and monsters. So there's a werehorse cock.
No.
Oh yes.
All I know is that on the main page there is a giant butthole in one of the things that goes past. So
So
there you go.
Yeah, like the horse cock has like an actual like.
Ooh, there's a Neapolitan butthole. It's like it's striped, like pink, white, brown.
I know you said Neapolitan, but my brain for just like half a second heard Napoleon, and I was
Napoleon's butthole. Hey, his dick went up for sale.
How would we even know?
Oh, they know.
Yeah, Napoleon's penis was preserved, for centuries. So why not his butthole?
What?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
And then it escaped captivity and was crawling around wearing a little tricorn hat, singing La Marseillaise.
I don't love you anymore.
But no, it is true that his mummified penis was removed from his body and traveled around private art collections for a couple centuries.
No. Why?
Yep. Why? Who wouldn't want Napoleon's mummified penis?
Me.
I
Military
actually want
strategy.
anyone's mummified penis.
No. Oh God. No. Why?
You could collect mummified penises and put them on your fingers.
Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up in your mouth.
Oh God, you could make like a hand of glory out of dicks. A hand of glory with dick fingers.
What is wrong with you people?
I wish I knew.
Oh. Y'all, that's fucked up.
This story is fucked up, y'all.
Yes, dismembered penises.
Faux life.
Okay, all right. Somebody talk about something else. What else did you guys do this week? Amanda and I apparently have a shared thing that we've done since we got home from Gen Con.
Yeah, we both watched some Marvel.
Yeah, we both powered through Iron Fist.
Yeah.
It
It was a necessary
was
evil.
a slog.
Was it actually necessary, or could you get by with a synopsis, is what I'm wondering.
I mean, we probably could have gotten by, but like, I feel like
I don't like doing that though, because it's like
I don't either.
It's hard to, having seen it and then you watch the Defenders, it's like it probably would have been fine, but I'm sure there would have been some things where it's like, wait, who's that person, or what's the deal there, or
Okay,
what are they referencing?
I don't have any more time in my life for dipshit white guys. Like,
fair
be they
enough.
fictional or otherwise.
Oh man.
But I understand like the context, like supporting characters and that kind of thing, like which I'm given to understand are pretty great in Iron Fist, actually.
I guess so.
By comparison to Danny.
I mean, sure, but like a jar of mayonnaise is kind of better in comparison to Danny. Cause it like can't be emo. It was rough. And I don't want to shit on the actor too much, because you just never know how much of it is them and how much of it is the director and editor.
Well,
or how much writing too.
Yeah, a lot.
Sure.
I think a lot of it was like it was just so cliched. It was like there were things where it's like, oh, they're gonna take the bad guy hostage. Clearly, the bad guy is going to emotionally manipulate them to. It's just like there were a lot of plot points that were just very tired and very
Tropey McTroperson.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like, okay, which was nice on the one hand because I was able to power through it because I could just play it in the background and not really care about paying close attention.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did too. It was really just the overacting that was happening sometimes in between that was really troublesome and took me out of it. So
I can tolerate overacting from Emilia Clarke, like, because she's gorgeous and has dragons, but I don't know how I would feel about it coming from Danny Rand. Blech.
It was just a bit much. And
she's like Lance Bass hair or whichever. Was it Justin Timberlake? I'm trying to make a timely reference that I'm too old for.
Yeah, it for sure was
some
not
sort
Lance
of frosted boy band.
Yeah, it was for sure JT.
Okay.
Oh, so like the ramen noodle packet hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had that going on.
Yeah, it was super not hot.
I just don't know how you could be email. How can you be email? How girl get pregnant? How can you be emo when you're like a fucking billionaire with martial arts powers?
Oh man, well let me tell you, he found a way.
God.
So yeah, and it was. I mean, the whole story of like.
How did Luke Cage not just like pick him up and swallow him whole and then shit him out? When they encounter each other.
I mean, I feel like or Jessica Jones, like
actually, I could see Jessica Jones and Luke Cage like having a romantic Lady in the Tramp moment where they're swallowing Danny Rand and biting him in half and then shit out lumps, and then they're like,
yeah. I mean, I'd be okay with that. We only watched episode 1 of The Defenders, unfortunately, so I'm still holding out hope. that one of them will in fact swallow him whole and shit him out. I know it's not very likely, but listen, I'm an optimist.
Spoiler alert, they don't.
Damn it, Amanda.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Well, you know.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not sorry.
Yeah. I also watched some Rick and Morty finally, the season 3.
I have a new phrase that I'm trying to make happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pickle Ridiculous.
Pickle Rick was great.
Oh, Pickle Rick is the best. You know they're coming out with Funko Pops of Pickle Rick, like, and various kinds. Like one, he's holding the battery operated laser.
Yeah.
But another one, he's just got like the body parts and it's pretty great.
So you're saying you watched the 3rd season, which managed to be good even with those horrible female writers they added to the show? Will ruin all the funny things because their brains aren't shaped right?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, God, yes. Like, on the internet especially.
People, like, listen, I know. They want to bitch about whatever they want to bitch about, but writers' rooms change constantly. Like, people get other jobs. Like, a writer's room is never the same from season to season, like, for almost any show. I can't even imagine being upset about that of all things. Like, you don't even know.
It's okay if the writer's room is always shifting up if it's just, nothing but a total sausage fest. That's okay.
Right. Yeah, I don't get it. That's weird. I played so much Borderlands 2 since we...
Like how much Borderlands?
Like all of it.
Like at least 3.
At least.
Are you overflowing with Borderlands?
My borders are actually overflowing with lands.
Are you lactating lands?
I am. We're going to have to build a wall, and the gamers are going to pay for it. But yeah, I finished the campaign of Borderlands 2 with one character. I am working on it with my second character. I'm working on the DLC. I've been achievement hunting on my main character. I spent 3 hours looking for
life achievement hunting with your main character.
Yes, basically. I spent 3 hours hunting for Jimmy Jenkins, and then when I got to work the next day, I asked my boss who the fuck I needed to set on fire for setting his spawn rate so low. She didn't know, but I'm hoping she'll find out because...
I was going to say, I bet she can find out, though.
I am quite certain if she asked someone, just like a man she's married to, perhaps.
Right.
He might be able to point her in the right direction.
Walk a few feet away and...
Exactly. And set them on fire.
And set them on fire. Although that may hurt your job keeping prospects.
Can't be fired from a job if the job's been fired.
You're dumb.
Well, I was going to say that my boss is a gamer and she's played a lot of Borderlands.
Yeah, so maybe she'd be like, oh no.
She'd probably understand.
Like, just look the other way.
Mm-hmm. So, that's been...
Is it my turn to talk about things?
Yeah, that's been my life pretty much. It's just fucking... When I'm not damseling, I'm Borderlandsing, so...
Yeah.
Go for it, Rissy.
I have an achievement as well.
Oh,
I've been hunting for it exactly. But it finally happened. I popped my cherry on having a Reddit comment that had over 1,500 karma, which is basically people like your thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I woke up basically this happened at night and I was like, well, I'll go to bed now. Surely nothing insane will happen while I'm asleep. Lol. But yeah, so of course the context of it is especially important. So I love r/relationships. It's an amazing place to go and see how fucked up other human beings are. or also to be like, oh, I'm not alone. This horrible thing happens to people besides myself. That sort of thing. So you can either watch train wrecks or you can actually try and help people. It's good for a lot of different things. So there was this poor young woman. Boyfriend has convinced her that in order for him to be remotely near her vagina, she needs to be showering twice a day and stuffing it full of talcum powder and various perfumes. And so my comment was, in all caps, it's a vagina, not a bag of tropical Skittles.
What? Wow. Okay, did you say her boyfriend?
Yeah.
So she broke up with him, right?
I sure hope so. And the thing is, like, this, so she'd been doing this for like a couple of months. And she's like, well, once I started, filling my vagina with things that are going to give me a horrible yeast infection a month down the road, or maybe I die, then he's been so sweet to me. I'm like, she's young. She's young. It happens when you're young. You're dumb, and you let guys tell you, honey, your vagina smells bad. I know I haven't washed my nuts in a week, but your lady garden is a gross mess, and you need to fill it with flowers. But then her main complaint was that she'd been sick for 4 days and not keeping to her usual schedule of showering twice a day and, just erupting with talcum powder. And he was like, he texted her to say, your problem is back.
Wow.
I know,
that sounds
right?
like a great boyfriend.
Well,
maybe her problem is due to over attention to a non-problem.
Or just, having about 180 pounds of dead weight that she needs to get rid of.
Well, I mean,
I'm going with that one for sure. Like,
there's definitely that.
Generally, everyone was like, girl, dump him, except for a few dudes who were like, maybe her vagina does actually smell. You don't know. You don't know. You can't only hear one side of the story. Like, fuck off, idiots. Again, would you fuck a bag of Skittles? Is that what you want more than anything? And do you want to like take your dick and like contort yourself to sniff it and be like, the rainbow. I can't exactly taste it.
There are people out there that would like to fuck a bag of Skittles. So
I mean, that shit would get in your dick hole and they'd start to melt. Like, it seems like you're inviting bad things in, and by bad things,
I'm not saying it's a good idea.
Get in your dick.
oh God.
Don't do that, you guys.
Oh God. Now I want to make that a sticker. Cockroaches will get in your dick and then have a penis with cockroaches coming out of it.
How about a dick coming in a rainbow of Skittles with cockroaches?
Taste the rainbow?
Oh no, please don't. No, please do not.
Okay.
Oh God.
So yeah, that is of course my 1,500. Actually, I think it was like 1,600 eventually. Karma comment is, it's a vagina, not a bag of tropical Skittles.
I'm really proud of you.
Boy, thank you. Thank you. Response was, I'm dying laughing at this because, of course, tropical Skittles are, in fact, my favorite flavor.
Well, that is an exciting, actually, that's a big milestone for you. The Damsels also achieved a very large milestone yesterday. That
Yeah, they
I forgot
did.
to mention.
What an excellent segue.
Yeah, right? We broke 4,000 likes on Facebook.
Yeah.
We've been waiting to do that for a long time.
A long goddamn time.
A really, really, really long time. So thank you to anyone who has ever liked the Damsels of Dorkington on Facebook. We really appreciate it. So that's very cool, and it made us very happy. And we were like in our Telegram chat, like, oh my God, we're almost there, sending each other like screenshots of the number as it ticked up. So yes, it was delightful, and just more motivation, you guys. So we are
motivate.
We're doing a lot, which is great. It's been nice. You
guys, it comes out this Friday. Are
you seriously gonna go watch it?
Shit, yeah, I fucking love that book, and I'm going to love the movie.
Yeah, but you're also afraid of clowns.
Yeah, and also you're afraid of just scary things in general.
I am. That's why I love horror movies. I mean, it's not a good idea. I'm under no illusions that this is a good plan. This is instantly going to go awry, and I probably won't be able to sleep for a week, or if I can, I'm going to be like clinging onto my cat, like, Kitty, protect me!
Yeah, spoiler alert, Kitty will not protect you.
No, Kitty will leave you the fuck on your own. Not if a clown showed up. I think if a clown showed up,
she'd be like, peace out, bitch. Good luck.
Like, you're on your fucking own.
You guys, yeah, Sean really wants me to go see it with him because I don't know if you've noticed, but like every Kevin Sting, let me try that again. Every Stephen King book that's like ever been written is on one of these two bookshelves. So we have a big Stephen King problem in this family. He can quit anytime he wants. So he wants me to go see
Stephen King and cocaine.
Exactly. He wants me to go see it with him so badly. But I actually did not see the Tim Curry It. But really? I saw bits. I saw bits and pieces.
Bits of it?
Yes, bits of it. Enough that for years when I was a child, I was afraid of Pennywise coming up through the drain in the shower.
Oh yeah.
I still can't walk next. I still can't walk next to like a storm drain. I have to like go a little bit wide.
So when I was very little, like my first serious fear, thanks church, was drains.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, like I still have trouble showering if I think about it too much. Yeah, and so just drains in general have always been spooky to me. Like when I was a kid, because I went to a church where you were taught that like demons literally lived in the world and would try and get into your body at any chance. For some reason, I connected hell with the sewers and that they'd come up through the drains. And so yeah,
that makes sense. Like especially based on kid logic, like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, I'm so afraid of this sort of shit, but I can't help myself. I love it so much. Also, I mean, the book is great aside from the really weird thing.
Gangbang with the kids. Look, if they don't show the child gangbang, I'm definitely not going.
All right. I'm like, how are we going to work our way around this one, guys? Like, because it's actually a fairly crucial plot point.
It is. Yes.
Because they'll change it to like, we can defeat him with the power of friendship, and then they'll hug.
A special hug.
They'll adult hug.
See, what they should do is just instead of making it a gangbang, make it a daisy chain, where instead of all of them fucking the one girl, they all fuck each other in a circle, and she pegs the last guy.
I'll hug your dick with my vagina. You hug his dick with your butthole, and you hug his dick with your butthole as well.
And the green grass grew all around, and the green grass grew all around. I mean, that's what we need for the 21st century, is just to make it, gender equal. It's okay if there's a child gangbang as long as it's not all the kids fucking one kid.
Disagree.
If it's just like a child centipede, is that okay?
No,
it's a child sex centipede. Oh God, we are gonna get visits from the government.
Yeah, I would love to name this episode "Child Sex Centipede," except I'm pretty sure we'd be hauled off to jail real quick.
I mean, you could just call it sex centipede or centipede.
I don't know.
Bettel
centipede.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how they're going to deal with that.
Yeah.
So, but about the original, like the miniseries. So honestly, Tim Curry's Pennywise is the best thing about it. The kids' parts are mostly a discount. So it's pretty good, but the adult parts are complete fucking garbage. And the end, they tried to go literal in the book, like with what actually happens at the end of the book, and they are working on a 1990 TV miniseries' budget, so you can imagine how great and awesome that looked. Yeah, it was.
So the kids had to actually fuck?
Yes, that was all their
Yes.
budget went into that. I meant the adult segment went
I
completely
know.
literal, but
No, I know. I just wanted to.
yeah, the kid totally fucked.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, the kid parts of the story were pretty good. Tim Curry as Pennywise is fucking awesome and terrifying. But yeah, it's one of those things where like the adult parts are just meh, and at least with this version, we won't even have the adult parts until the next movie. Adult parts in this one, we don't know.
Well, there definitely won't be adult parts going in adult parts, but there might be other parts going into other kid parts.
Kid parts and kid parts. The creepy thing is that the concept is horrible, but the scene as it's written is surprisingly tender.
Disagree.
It's just weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I remember reading it like, okay, this is a thing that they're doing.
I guess by tender, I mean Stephen King was trying to write it as if it comes from a place of
not creepy grossness.
yeah, which it doesn't really come through, but
It's still a
your brain
child
is just
gangbang.
oh, what is this? This is a child gangbang. What are we
Yeah.
doing here, Stephen King?
There's no amount of tenderness that can save that.
That was my problem is like, yeah, I think it definitely was meant to be written that way, but the content,
Yes,
like
so
there's no way he could have written it that would have like portrayed that feeling to me because it's still kids fucking kids.
Yeah, it's like Evel Knievel trying to jump over the Snake River Canyon. Like, it's a great attempt, buddy, but you know, there's no doing that. Like, human beings can't really do that with motorcycles. That's sorry. Your reach exceeded your grasp, Stephen King. Child fucking is beyond your powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But most of the boys didn't come, so it was okay, right?
So,
except for I think that last
they'd
one.
be able to. I mean, one of them, Ben,
One of them does, because they
specifically,
make a
like King specifically mentions that his adrenal glands are still sleeping, as it were. So he's prepubescent.
yeah, but it's like he makes a point of saying like, oh, but one of them was able to,
and which is, I believe, his self-insert.
Yeah.
I think we have discussed more child sex in the last 10 minutes than I've ever discussed in my entire life.
Than anyone should discuss in their entire
that's for
life.
goddamn sure.
Yeah.
Let's see if everyone's fled the chat.
They're mostly ignoring us.
Okay,
That's
thank
good.
God.
Ugh. And Josh keeps saying like, well, I'm not quoting that.
Yeah. You fuckers are just guaranteeing I'm not going to stamp anything right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
Tom said,
probably
yeah,
a
not
good
good.
idea. So
Okay, so
that-
after that delightful discussion of children fucking other children, and how not into that we are, if you're listening, America,
totally not our scene.
phone tapping bitches. So we've decided to start a new segment every week.
Oh boy. Oh, is this it?
This is it. Rissy, we've decided we'll unleash something upon all of us, really. We're putting her in charge of one segment per week, and it's going to be the Dork Pride chat. And that will be where Rissy gets to pose a question every week to us, the podcast, and we will answer that question. We will discuss that question. And then you guys can also get in on it. If you're in the chat right now, you can get in on it there. And if you're listening to this later or watching this later, you can get in it on Twitter would be the most ideal place. And you can answer Rissy's question as well and just hashtag your tweet with Dork Pride chat.
You can use hashtags on Facebook too, so
Yeah, but less people follow them.
that's true.
Feel free to do so on Facebook. But if we don't respond there, I apologize in advance. But we'll be paying attention to it on Facebook for sure. Or on Twitter for sure. So with that explanation of what we're about to do, Rissy, would you like to unleash your first Dork Pride chat question on us?
Yes, I would.
Okay, all right.
Let's all roll around in adolescent shame together. Describe your best, and thereby worst, Mary Sue / self-insert / author's darling character. We all have one. By that I mean, this could be a story you wrote when you were a kid, this could be a role-playing character that you played, anything along those lines, or maybe even weird fantasies you had about an idealized version of yourself created for wish fulfillment. And go.
Why don't you start us out?
Yeah,
you knew this. I thought I was gonna be crafty and not have to.
You wrote the question. You have to answer first.
Cock. And Amanda and I were talking about this earlier. She was like, how far back can we go? Like, can we go into our like pre-teens? And I'm like, obviously, yeah, that's fine. Like, and she was, kind of discussing her, the age at which she was when she had her candidate. And I was like, oh, when I was that age, I was writing stories about these weird alien creatures that came to Earth, and I didn't have a self-insert. And I'm like, oh, no, wait. No, I did actually. I named a character after myself, and she was the girlfriend of the main male character in my series about aliens, and she was a mountain lion.
Not a tiger?
Not a tiger. They're not indigenous to North America.
Wow.
Yep. So you know what? I had other candidates in mind, but since that literally just popped into my head, I had completely fucking forgotten about that. I'm gonna go with that as by far the most embarrassing. I think I was 10 years old. Yeah.
That's really early. Too.
Yeah, my self-insert was basically me, only with a cool alien boyfriend, and who was a mountain lion. Otherwise unchanged. Oh, she had like a hair bow. That's how you knew she was a girl. And eyelashes, because I drew illustrations for these stories.
That's a lot cooler than mine. Because mine was very not cool.
I have a lot of questions now because mine is like the least cool thing ever.
I'm not saying yours is cool by any stretch of the imagination, but mine, some of my first forays into fan fiction, as it were, was Sweet Valley Twins fan fiction.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah. I love the Sweet Valley Twins.
I mean, yeah. And like the Sweet Valley Twins themselves were very Mary Sue-ish. Like,
oh, absolutely. And total fucking psychopaths, or at least Jessica was.
Yes. They were both pretty terrible in their own ways.
They're both terrible people, but Jessica is like, should be in an institution somewhere, so she can't wreak any more damage on other humans.
Yes. Elizabeth at least had some, like, awareness of other people's feelings and whatnot.
For those of you who don't know,
but
the Sweet Valley Twins or Sweet Valley High series was a series of books featuring two identical twin sisters, both blonde-haired, blue-eyed, beautiful Californians. One of them, Jessica, the aggressive, dominant twin, is a fucking psychopathic, monstrous, malignant narcissist, and her sister Elizabeth is kind of like a watered-down Jessica with a hint of a moral compass, and then all the boys that were in love with them.
Right, but she was the smart one. She liked school.
Yes, technically the smart one, although all of them carried the idiot ball around constantly. But yes, it's set in California and throughout the 80s-ish. Mostly.
Yeah, because I think the Sweet Valley High was first, so it's them in high school, but then they added a series when they were in like middle school, 6th, 7th grade, which was the Sweet Valley Twins, which is the one that I started reading first because I was that age. And yeah, it's just hundreds of these goddamn books, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And
I love to see Sweet Valley middle age.
Yeah. I'm sure there's something out there where they're adults. I'm willing to bet that someone has done it.
I don't want just adults though. I want them to be like all the way into their midlife crises.
Like soccer mom.
Sweet Valley soccer moms.
And they're like reliving their high school years through their children.
Right. So they're like those horrible, like overbearing shit moms.
Yes. Well, can you imagine the Sweet Valley Twins in the internet age?
No.
The shit they would have gotten up to? So tell us more about your embarrassing fan fiction, though.
But yeah, I wrote I wrote some stories in which it was them, and then like sometimes it was just a friend, or maybe they somehow found out they actually had a third triplet that had been like given away for adoption, because that's a thing that would totally happen.
I was kind of hoping it was a conjoined twin, like attached to one of them.
No, I never went there.
That's
but
gross.
yeah, no. I remember though being like 8, 9, really wanting to dye my hair blonde, which would be horrible with this skin tone.
You look like a crack whore.
Yeah. I mean, it would not be good. It'd be a bad idea. But yeah, I read a lot of those goddamn books. Like I read, because there were other, like the Babysitter's Club that was also kind of
Club that a Sweet Valley High person.
Like I read those too, but it wasn't the same.
I wanted to be Claudia so badly.
I mean, if you were going to be any of them, it was going to be Claudia, obviously.
Yeah,
because she was the coolest.
Because Stacy was just going to die.
Well, yes.
And Christy is such a fucking mom already. such a boss cunt. Hate her.
Oh man.
Times.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing, you guys. I didn't write much when I was a kid. But what I did do was I spent a lot of time in anime chat rooms. In role-playing chat rooms, specifically. And gosh, I probably started when I was like 12 and went until I was like 17. And at some point, and I never role-played this character. I only created her in my own mind. So at least there's that. But I definitely created her because I was, obviously when you're into anime, you also draw anime.
Oh, yeah.
So I created a character that looked like me. And, oh, I'm so embarrassed that I'm about to show this.
I'm so excited. I'm wet.
I know.
Oh, my God. Guys, this is, like, my face is red. I haven't even done it yet. All right. Hang on. I'm going to save this one for last. Okay. So, all right. So, I was into Sailor Moon. That was my jam. And so I created a Sailor Senshi based on me, and her name was Sailor Blythenia. She was the Senshi.
Because you were super creative.
Yeah, hang on, guys. It gets better. She was the Senshi of happiness.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The Senshi of happiness.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
And I created this design. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but that is what she looked like. Look at her cute boots, though. Those are super cute. And so 90s with those platforms.
Yes.
And
what's
says,
written on there?
In the name of Blythenia, the planet of happiness, I will punish you. So that is what that says.
That's beautiful.
I am not proud. In fact, I'm pretty mortified. This is also a picture of, like, during her transformation sequence. Look at those dancer's feet.
That's hard to be better feet than Rob Liefeld ever drew.
I'm impressed that she can get, like, on point with those platforms. That seems...
Well, yeah, they're specially made for her. So there's platforms, but everything else is like fabric.
Sure.
So that's like part of her transformation. And you can see better on this picture. This is what her actual Senshi outfit looks like. So those others were just kind of like sketches, and this was like my hell yes. And you will notice she's making like I love you symbols with her hands.
I was gonna say that's I love you in sign language with her hands
also
there.
That booty is popping.
Well, listen, yeah, her ass is hanging out for sure, for sure. Yeah, that skirt starts way high and doesn't go low at all.
Well, and then you can see the fullness of the cheek.
Oh yeah. And then this is her like normal daily look, because this was my jam. I loved bell bottoms and platform shoes.
Platforms.
And
a crop top.
I had no bangs or side sweeping things, and yep, crop tops.
Mm-hmm. The 90s.
That is.
I'm sorry. Does she have an eye patch? I can't.
No. Of course, it's anime, so she's winking. Come on.
Okay. I see. Now that you held it closer, I could tell. But it looked like for a second that she had an eye patch, and I thought maybe she was a pirate. Maybe a fun vaudeville pirate.
Nope, she's definitely not.
Or a pirate / dark exotic dancer / assassin.
Slash assassin.
Yes.
Slash assassin. So yeah, that is my shame, and I cannot believe that I just unleashed it upon the world.
That is magnificent shame, Blythe. I am so proud of you.
I am not proud.
We got one on the chat.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yes. April is being very brave with us. She played a risque mage that traveled with a circus-type group. Her headline was Leilani, the Wandering Mage, and her Rod of Many Wonders.
Oh, yeah. That sounds sexy as fuck.
It does sound sexy. April, I love that.
Yeah, that's very awesome. If you're going to pick a vehicle for wish fulfillment, somebody, what could be better for a young woman than a Rod of Many Wonders?
Literally nothing. Oh my gosh. Well, if you're watching the audio version, or if you're listening to the audio version, I'm sorry that I just held up a bunch of pictures that you couldn't see, but feel free to go find the video and skip to like an hour and a half in. Hour and 15, I guess. Yeah, so that, I guess, is that everybody?
Yes, that's all of us. And our howling ghosts of shame.
If you guys want to weigh in at home, we want to hear about your weirdo wish fulfillment. And if you have any drawings like I do, please make me feel better about myself. Scan them or take a picture with your phone and tweet them and make me feel better. Like, I am not proud right now, you guys. And
we all have this. I think everybody, especially like when you start gaming, like playing RPGs for the first time, it's, oh man, like I went through a slew of Mary Sue characters, and then I thought I was being a different special girl by playing a male version of me that was an overpowered vehicle for wish fulfillment. Yeah, it was.
I had a character at one point who was literally an angel, and her name was Angel of Light. Like, you guys want to talk about like lawful good? Like, it's always been me. That's me. I know everyone is shocked, but like from the start, Angel of Light, you guys.
Amazeballs. That's so incredibly awesome. So yeah, don't be afraid, you guys. Let your Sue flag fly, or your Marty Stew if you prefer the male version.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad we just all shared
a lot with
the horror of our preteens.
Centers.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we pretty much covered it. Yeah. Does anybody else have anything else?
Your very first RPG character. Josh says lawful boring. Not every lawful good character is boring.
But a lot of them are.
I don't appreciate being called boring. Fuck all y'all. I'm lawful good and I'm a Hufflepuff, and y'all can fuck off.
Most people that play lawful good characters in role-playing are not lawful good people, and therefore don't know how to play lawful good.
Interesting.
So, right, they're just like, I'm Dudley Do-Right.
Right.
But you can be a paladin fuck machine.
Yes.
Obviously.
A lot of people do not play paladins well. I don't think that would be the case for Blythe. I think she would play a very fun, sex-crazy paladin. Blythe?
Paladin of a god of love.
Wait, what was the name? Blythe.
It was Sailor Blythenia.
Blythenia. Blythenia.
Blythenia. Can we have
The
t-shirts that
lawful
say Sailor
good
Blythenia
paladin fuck machine.
Sure, why not?
Yay!
I'll even turn this into art, and we can straight up make it a thing. Gross! I can't believe I just said that.
I am excited for this to be a thing.
Yeah, I bet you are. I fucking bet you are.
I mean, if I can find any illustrations of myself as a mountain lion, I'll certainly scan them. They were done in colored pencil.
Yeah. I have no artistic renderings of my self-insert in any shape or form. So I can mock you without
fear of retaliation.
Yeah.
That
Hang
must
on.
be nice.
What's this right here?
What's this? What's this?
This is my plushie of one of the characters from one of my Dragon Age fan fictions. So.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's really well done.
Yeah.
Is that the slutty elf?
Maybe. There's also
yes, if I ever heard one.
There's also her boy toy, Alistair. And
oh
wait,
yes.
There's a magnet so that they kiss.
You put a magnet in them?
What?
That is incredible.
Oh my god, like Alistair from the first Dragon Age game?
The Grey Warden?
Yes.
He was my boyfriend.
Well, yeah, because I always go for
Not
the
just
good
your
boy.
boyfriend.
I'm not usually a fan of the bad boy. I tend to like the good boy, which is
He was
him.
so cute.
Although I did go for the bad boy in Dragon Age 2. Because the suspenders. Don't worry, I made Anders as well. I made.
Oh my god! I've learned so many things about you guys.
If you guys are listening to the audio, you are doing yourself a disservice. Please go find this video on YouTube and skip ahead an hour and 15 minutes. I promise it's worth it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so there you go.
Wow, this has been a good Dork Pridecast where we have all learned so much about ourselves and each other.
Right? It was
And we hope-
a healing circle.
Indeed, and we hope you'll share in that on Twitter, and you will tell us about your super embarrassing characters as well. And
Yeah, so I think that is gonna be it then for episode 57 of the Dork Pride.
Wait, stop one. We got one. Another one.
Yes.
I just couldn't let it pass. Sorry.
Oh Lord. Okay, go ahead.
In the vampire game we were playing, this is Jason.
Oh no.
Our game master made us all make our characters as ourselves, but vampires. My vampire self is is basically Deadpool living life as narrated by a Kesha album.
That's beautiful. I feel like the vampire universe is ripe for just like self-insert Mary Stu,
Oh Jesus,
Marty
yeah,
Stu
the
characters.
whole. Well, April, was your mage character? Were you actually playing Mage the Awakening? Is it, or is it Mage the Ascension? I don't fucking remember all the.
So many mages.
Yeah, but either way, yeah, the White Wolf system is fantastic.
It was probably Mage the Smagema.
Weird.
That was a WoW
You
character
could
I
play
created.
you could play your Mary Sue's ghost in Wraith the Oblivion and haunt her favorite pair of roller skates.
Gross. Okay, Rissy, that is enough. Get out of here. Everybody else has to tell us about their character on Twitter.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Amanda, fucking end this bullshit.
Yeah, episode 57. That's where we are. That's where we're ending.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, as always, a big thank you to Sarah Donner for allowing us to use music off of her latest album, Black Hole Heart.
You guys can find the Damsels of Dorkington on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can also join our Facebook group by searching for Dork Pride Worldwide.
Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, where besides becoming one of our favorite people, you can also get access to rewards that are only available there, such as being on the list of super awesome patrons that we thank at the end of this podcast, like these people that we're gonna do as vampires.
Okay.
Podcast, blah, 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 blah. It is Mary Henderson, blah, blah, blah. Joshua Griffiths, Carl Murray, Richard Hirsch. Oh, fuck, I'm turning into Bill Cosby.
Every goddamn time.
Every goddamn fucking time. Blah, blah, blah. Moose and Squirrel, blah, blah, blah. It's not exactly the same thing. Fuck. Josh and Jessica Rowell, Sean Palmer, blah, blah, blah. Now you guys do it.
All right. Also, thank you to one Joseph Harris. How's that?
That's a vampire.
Yeah.
Also, like Darren Wilson, I'm a cool vampire from YA novels that doesn't care about anything.
Also, a very big thank you to April Barker, who is in the chat, and she's telling us about all of her characters, and she has more than one character.
Also, like Stephen Kendall. I'm very sexy.
Okay, all right, cool. You're super sexy. In addition to that, I wanted to say thank you to the great Lukeski. Amanda, you're confused. Just keep going. I promise that's right.
You're turning into Strong Bad.
Shut up.
I don't think you guys really understand how vampires work, but whatever. Like, also thank you to Jay Teller. You and me at my locker, because I'm still in high school, even though I'm like a million years old. See you there. Yeah.
And thank you. Thank you to Wayne Walls, who has been our #1 biggest fan. I am turning into Strong Bad for like 7 or 8 fucking years. It's like 8 years of fandom. I can't finish it without laughing.
Eric Ruggles, I found a joint in your math book. And also, I'm a vampire. I'm Bill Cosby. That's just to give me enough at a certain point.
God, I don't know. Guys, we can't have like so much conversation about child porn and child sex and then also talk about Bill Cosby. Like, it doesn't. No.
I don't think he ever raped any kids.
Speaking of being attracted to teenagers, I'm a 300-year-old vampire in high school who's really into Zachary Drake, who is apparently also a teenager. For this segue to work, it doesn't, because he's not a teenager, but let's go with it.
Joe Louis!
Why? I don't understand. Okay. Also, I need to thank three patrons who are all patrons together because they are a family and we love each other as like family. I don't know what this fucking character is at this point, but thank you to Brandon, Katie, and Thomas David.
Also, last but not least, baby, Jenny Whedon or Weidenbenner. We still aren't sure on that.
Hey, Amanda.
But either way, I'm gonna hook up with her after the big football game.
Hey, Amanda.
What?
Do you sparkle?
You know it. Only when I'm in
That's so
the
hot.
sunlight.
Wait, hang on. I need to bite my lip more. This is acting. Wait. Dead eyes and lip biting.
Oh my god!
I'm acting!
Talking about a Mary Sue self-insert character.
Oh my god.
Because you see, when a woman or a man decides they want to be in the story, you put the jigglers in the story and you pop the pudding.
Okay, so thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been episode 57 of the Dork Pridecast. We will see you guys all next week.
Deuces!
Jetpack motherfuckers, far away from all the child porn and the Bill Cosby references.